Okay, now let's just get into this evidence, right? And this evidence is telling us that the Vatican preparing guidelines for apparition, other supernatural phenomena. Apparitions are appearances or communication with divine beings, such as saints, angels, or Christ Himself. And we've spent the last couple decades listening to people tell us we're conspiracy theories. We are crazy people, tinfoil hat wearers. And look where we're at right now. They are looking to prepare you people for something that is coming that they deny all along. The Vatican is preparing to release a document giving guidance on how to discern supernatural phenomena. The Holy See Press Office announced the upcoming document will be published May 17th with a live stream press conference featuring Perfect for Dicastery for the Doctrine of Faith, Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez. Fernandez has previously said, the dicastery is in the process of finalizing a text with clear guidelines and norms for the discernment of apparition and other phenomena according to the National Catholic Register. No, all of this is set to happen May 17th. No, this is a day before the 40-day period finishes after the April 8th, 2024 solar eclipse. So the 40 days end on the 18th, and this will happen on the 17th. Perfect timing. Because you see, there is going to be a lot of supernatural activities coming up, and they know. So these people, they have spent how many years denying that this thing exists? Now they are looking to prepare you. These are demonic entities. And when I go on YouTube, I hear a lot of people saying that they're getting visions from angels and they're talking to angels. You're not talking to any angel. They're very good at fashioning themselves like angels. If you're not talking to an entity that carry the sword, you're not talking to any angel. You're talking to a demonic being. Because one thing being around them I've learned, they shapeshift a lot. Whether they are the good angels or the bad ones, they shapeshift a whole lot. The only one that stays the same is the Most High. He's the only one that stays the same. Everybody else shapeshift. But one thing I do know, these fallen angels cannot hold the formation of the one that carried the sword. Because the one that carried the sword have a distinctive look. And they try to imitate it, but they cannot carry it. And that is why the Bible tells you that there is this entity that has bronze skin and eyes like fire, because he cannot hold the form of the Judah king. So the closest he can come to the Judah king is having bronze skin, because the Judah king carries black skin, as black as you can think of, black and shine. And none of them can hold that black pigment for very long. None of them. Right? It's a very distinctive looking pigment when you see it. So I don't know how the Vatican intend to write a doctrine to guide you when it comes on to what is coming. What is coming is demonic entities. And I suggest you run. Yeah. That's my advice. Once you see these so-called aliens or demons come around, run. And some of you fake spiritualists, fake Christians, don't even go with your cross, your holy water, your Bible, or whatever religious book and speaking in tongues. It won't work. After a period of time, it won't work. It will come down to bloodline, right? Dealing with these entities that are coming. After a while, it will be strictly bloodline, not religion, not how much holy water you have or how well you can pray or the cross that you have or whichever religion you're a part of. It will be bloodline. That is what it's going to boil down to. Those that are a part of this story and those who are not. And a whole bunch of you putting yourself in this story that you don't belong. No one asks you, no one chooses you, but you decide to choose yourself. Having a big following don't make that you are chosen. Having a big following don't say you are asked to do a job. You are neither asked nor chosen. And at the end of the day, when these entities come on into our reality, the more they come on, the more you're going to see the people who got the gift, who was born with the gift to do the work, and the people who were asked to do the work. Not the ones who decide to pick it up because they sound the part and they look the part. The Vatican cannot guide you with what is coming. What is coming, the Most High will have to send His people to guide you. Now, whatever you do with that information when His people come on the scene, it's up to you. Because when the Most High chooses His people or asks His people to do the job, some of the people that He's going to ask or choose, you might not agree with Him. You might not agree with how they sound. You might not agree with how they look. But that is totally up to the Most High. Why He asked this particular person and why He chose this one. Asking is a random person, and somebody that is chosen is somebody from a bloodline. Somebody from the bloodline. Somebody that was born to do it. Created to do it. So there's two types. The ones that were chosen to do it and the ones that the Most High asked to go out. The prophets. Right? And then you have the bloodline warriors that are coming up. Those are the DNA warriors that they are looking for that will challenge the system. And the Vatican by no means can give you any direction. And the direction I'm giving, run. Run. Once you see them, run. Don't try to confront them. Don't try to fight them. Don't try to play any hero. Run. Run and hope that you're in the vicinity of a chosen one or someone that's a prophet that the Most High have bestowed blessings on to do the job. That's what I can tell you in these end times. As usual, it will follow spirituality. So the more spirituality you have, it will follow righteousness. That's it. So the more righteousness you have in your community, in your house, your town, or your city, the less likely you will be targeted. It follows spirituality. It follows righteousness. But I keep saying spirituality. It follows righteousness. So you got to get your house in order. Right? You got to get your house in order. You got to get your mind right. You got to clean everything out and seek the face of the Most High. Because when you need Him, He will be there. Do not underestimate prayer. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.